Members, who we got in here? Big Ben? It's about to start, yes. Let me show you around here. We are fishing one of the most polluted areas. We drove about an hour and a half to get here. It is one of the most polluted areas around the city of Philadelphia. But we're here for Snakehead, and it's one of the few places in Pennsylvania, at least, that you can catch them right now. There's also some giant carp in here, and there's Asian carp. I think they call them white carp now. There are a lot of different species. I can show you over this side where the lake is, where you're not allowed to fish. This is where the invasives are, and you can just see them out there rolling in the water. I don't know if you guys can see that, but it's pretty crazy out there. They lowered the level so you can't fish off the actual fishing dock anymore, but we can fish on the creek side, so we're back here on the creek side. We've caught some pretty big monsters out of this creek before, so we'll see what we can get onto. And we got an airport, so you're going to be hearing a lot of planes taking off. Alright. Big Ben, still on, brother. Do the best we can. Do the best we can today. It's going to be, bumpy ride. It's a long hike in here. And we have the snagging wagon. So we're just going to get some live bait out here next, I think, and see what we can do. Try to get you guys set up so you can watch the action. Whew. I think we're going to have wind. We're going to have wind, I guess. Hopefully it's not too bad. Big Ben says hello. Alright, let's get down to business here. There's some live bait out there.
Bait cast for that. I'm going to be using that rod. I got a live bait with the bobber. There's a big one out of here.
So I'm throwing, and Kevin did all the rigging. But yeah, we got a nice swim bait right here. I'm going to be throwing. Kevin's putting on live bait. Make sure you show them everything so people can see what we're doing, alright?
So I caught this sunfish with my mom yesterday or a couple days ago on a drop fly setup. Put him through this big bass hook, and I'm going to top it with the $15 bobber.
I'll let them cast around a little bit with that live bait, and then I do have a carp rig I'll throw out there as well. See how it goes. So it's a good setup. You're going to do good with that. Snakehead are highly invasive here. Using the metal leader, they got big old teeth. Yeah, these are the type of trips we usually just film at because it's a whole lot of nothing until something happens, you know what I mean? Hey, we're monster hunting. It's hard to do that on a live, but we'll see what happens. We're going to fish this spot for a little bit, and then we'll probably move around and hit different spots along the creek. But we wanted to start here because it's like the best spot to go real live at. Gravel was so loud when we were coming in here that carry the camera. I won't be able to put you in the cart. There's bigger stones here. Do want to check out the actual fishing pier on the lake just to see what it looks like. Maybe there's like some water you can access there. I'll throw some carp rig out, okay? Got like 5-day-old fermented carp bait. Who knows what it can catch? I might move this so they can see that pole. You guys see that pole better this way. Welcome in, 3 folks watching. Appreciate you guys. We are down at the John Heinz Preserve in the city of Philadelphia. We're in the belly of the beast here. The most polluted stream. This is Darby Creek on the backside of the lake, the preserve. So it looks like they're draining. I'm not sure what they're doing over there. I just put out the pack bait for carp. Kev is throwing live bluegills for snakeheads. So we're here for snakeheads. That's really the purpose of the trip. Try to get him his first snakehead today. We tried to go over to a spot we used to go to, but apparently they're charging the park there now. It was like $25 to park, so we didn't really know where else to go. We drove around looking for spots for a while and ended up coming over here. I haven't been here in probably a year, maybe 2 years, but we caught a giant carp here. Here we go. Big one. Oh, you're gonna have to come over here. You're gonna have to come over here, let line out. You're gonna have to come all the way over here with me.
If you want to come up, I can get down there. Stuck in that weed.
Be careful of mud. Watch that turtle down there. He's nasty. We got a big one, guys.
I'm gonna take my sandals off.
Yep.
And that's the barefoot.
I don't know if he's still on, bud.
He is, I see him.
Okay. There's a log down there. Try to work your way to that log.
Might be able to go under the log.
I see him there. He's huge. All right, you come back up. I'll go down. Oh boy. Oh boy. Hold her out. You was right where I told you it was.
Yep.
Where's the net?
The knife, I left it right there. Watch yourself, guys. Other side of the log. Other side. Okay. Okay. Go. Got this. Let's go. You on the left line now? Can you take it? Yes, you can take it. Let's freaking go. Is that a broken or snakehead? It looks like a broken. Oh my gosh. The net. Yeah. I'm gonna give you slack, okay? They have short teeth. Here, you want me to drop you down, pinchers? You got it? Can you maybe step up here, or? Yeah, okay, give you more line. Hold on. Yeah, I can. Oh, God. Need help getting up?
I got the clippers going. Woo!
That's a big ass fish. Congrats, guys.
Thank you. We've been after that for like 3 years.
I don't know. That's sharp.
You have time?
I don't know if this might drive up.
Look at my black bag. Bottom pocket. I'm in the mound. Get a bucket. There's right there.
Got him. Yeah, I got him. Let's freak.
Hold him. Watch him. Alright. We got him, guys. We got the first ever snake. I'm gonna wash him now.
I thought it was a broken at first.
Not sure. Either way, we're gonna let him go here. Alright guys, there he is. Hold him up. Come this way, the light behind you. Stop a little bit. There he is. Bring him up so they get a good look at it. There you go, guys. Pretty sure it's a northern snakehead. Got to be careful that you don't catch a bowfin. They're naturals. But either way, we're going to let this go. You're legally in PA allowed to let them go in the same way you caught them from. You cannot, you can't eat them out of here. Everything's contaminated. Some places like Jersey, I think you're supposed to kill them immediately, but not in Pennsylvania. I'd rather people let them go, honestly, because
They're so funny.
unless you know what a bowfin is, you could be sitting there doing more disaster.
That's my first ever.
First ever. I want to make sure.
First ever.
Let me get a screenshot. Hold it back up. let me know when it looks good in the picture, okay? Look good?
Can't see it that way. Looks good.
Did it take a snapshot? I think it did. All right. Sweet. All right. Glacier, you're here for it, bro. First ever, man. Northern Snakehead.
I just want to look at his back. Look at those details.
Yo, hey, $10 from him.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take the camera down and get a few shots of this thing. I'll be right back. This monster, this misunderstood and hated monster is going back to the water.
I'm gonna grab my sandals. There's some glass.
Yeah. They're good out. Unfortunately, these guys are good out of water like all day. Maybe go down off of that. Yeah, go where you need to go. Get them back in there. See, this is the reality behind our videos, guys. This would be all nice and clean cut, look like we know what we're doing, but this is the reality of where we fish, man. We're dealing with some crazy pollution. Don't let them go yet. I don't get the release. He was right in all that crap, wasn't he?
Yep.
I told you. He's probably good there. I'd flop him down there, let him crawl in. Yeah, yep. Perfect picture for it. There you go, you.
First ever snakehead, guys.
You hated animal, you. Alright, well, we've just dumped all our drinking water.
There's another cup and there's another glass in the car.
Yeah, I got plenty in the car, but not with us. But that was honestly mission accomplished right away, so the rest of the day is just a bonus.
We might get a second one too, Dad.
Well, we got a re-rig. I mean, that was a disaster. That was a disaster. Look at this. Got mud all over the place. Look at these muddy feet. Probably has 8 different diseases. To catch a fish you can't
Oh
eat.
my goodness.
But new species unlocked. So where'd you catch him? Tell us exactly where you hooked him.
Right in all that gum.
Right by the cone?
Yep.
There's a traffic cone.
Oh, the hook broke.
Yeah, I cut the hook off. I cut the hook so it would slide out.
Yeah, I got thousands of hooks there.
That's why I said you better have more hooks. Look at, this is what we're fishing with. Saving Grace, appreciate the $10, man. I really appreciate that. I didn't overlook that in my excitement. Ben says, great job. Glacier says, Northern Snakehead. Ben said it's a huge one.
I told you, Dad, I told you this rod.
Yeah, that was a good setup. It works perfectly. Perfect hook set. So Kev rigged that rod up himself. He chose all that gear based on his own research. So I'm proud of that. He did a good job there.
First ever snakehead.
Yeah, it was awesome, man. That was really cool. He hooked it and went right into the swamp. It didn't seem like he fought too hard.
Oh, dude, in the beginning, they had so much power. He's been hustling. Is that like a drug one?
I might be, I don't know. I think that would have been good.
The other was like, huh?
All right, well, that was a disaster. Good disaster.
What kind of fish was that?
Northern Snakehead. They're the hated fish around here. Super invasive and in Pennsylvania you're allowed to release them in the same body you came from. The problem with, unless you're like a real expert, they look just like them, which are natural here. And a lot of people are like there on Facebook, like, oh, I caught this, I threw it in the weeds. You're like, dude, that's a bowfin. So like, I'm not an expert. Pretty sure the Northern Snakehead, everyone in our chat says it's snakehead, but either way, just throw it back in, let it do its thing.
Either way.
Largemouth bass, everyone loved them. They were invasive too 50 years ago, you know.
What are you hoping to catch?
That's what we were after. That's our first ever. So we live like an hour north of here, so we go after new species.
Where are you from?
Schwenksville.
Oh, okay, we're from out, like a little north of Allentown.
Okay. Yes, this is my second time coming down here. Last time we came down, we saw one. We're like, oh, we gotta remember that place. So we were out on the river by the art museum, but it was raging.
What kind of bait are you using?
That was a live bluegill, little live bait. That's pretty much the only thing it'll take, unless you can throw like a spinner bait. We tried the fake stuff, but
Oh, fun.
yeah, it's good to see them up close. Thank you. Yeah, it was awesome. What was a baby bluegill, right? Baby green sunfish. Hey, Scott's in. Appreciate it, buddy.
Yeah, we thought today was gonna be a total loss too.
Yeah. I can't. I wish I had smell-o-vision, guys. The smell that's coming off of this mud is something special.
It's so bad. Luckily, I have a clogged nose.
Nasty. Yeah, that was a good catch. It took us a long time to figure out where we could go to get one.
Dude,
What's cool is this spot we found. Like, we found this spot on our own. We went to a couple others that we were put on, and honestly, we were put on to a lake that's 10 feet from here, but we found this spot. And we've seen them here several times, just couldn't get them interested in the bait. But the murky water, the flooded water, today wanted it. Did we lose our float down there?
No, I took the foot off. That's what got it. This is all I was doing, guys, right? My bait just
Yeah,
split,
let's
and
show
then I
people.
felt so hard.
You tell people, because you're now the expert. So you didn't have you had what size hook on?
I'll show
He's
you in a
just,
second, but I was just doing this, and then I saw a whole bunch of mud got picked up. My bait just started slowly going, and then I sent the hook so hard. But
So what pound line you got on it?
I got like 15, something like that.
So what's
Okay.
really cool about
Yeah.
this rod and reel,
We found it here.
we found this in this creek like 2 years ago, caked in mud. We took that home and cleaned it up. So he literally used the rod and reel that he found in this creek, rigged it up himself, came out here, did his own research, figure out what kind of rigging he should use, and he nailed it, got it done.
Dad is the one who really helps me because I usually keep persisting and say, let's go, come on, we gotta fish this spot, come on. But we quit fishing that spot because there was a lot of money to pay there.
Yeah,
But
and we came back to the spot. I knew there was something. I don't know if that was a turtle at the end of that line.
Turtle Delphia.
So that was pretty awesome. Anyone want to? Maybe I'll go show these guys the lake real quick.
Yeah, so I want the guy.
I'm going to show you all I think there's silver carp over here. We're not allowed to fish over here, but look at this. You see the backs out of the water. Alright, I'm coming. Fishy, fishy. You spit it? Alright. Calm down, you get him again.
No!
You'll get him
That
again.
was even a bigger one, Dad. That was like 10 times bigger.
See if we can get it on camera. Yeah, they're hungry today. It was a bigger one, he says.
Yeah, way there. Way there. Might be actually the same one.
He just caught a nice one a couple minutes ago, and
Here, you can look at the scratches on him. See that?
yeah, teeth marks. Big snakeheads.
Naked or both
Glacier said it was a northern snakehead. He's from Virginia originally, so he probably knows better than we do. There used to be a sign right here with the markings on it. Pretty sure I know the markings, but like not 100%. They don't always look like the pictures, you know what I mean?
Oh my goodness, Dad.
Snakeheads have long anal fins like that one did. Both fins have short ones. There you go, Scott's. In my excitement, you know what I mean? I err to the side of letting the darn thing go. Unless you legally have to kill it, then I'd be more certain. But I appreciate that. I always look after the fact. But when I catch a new species, I'm not going to be cocky. I'm letting that thing go right where I caught it. Which you can do in PA. Jersey, I believe you got to kill them now. I'm just watching the sunfish. You guys really can't see that, I don't think. Maybe you can.
I'm gonna get a fresh one on.
Yeah,
Maybe this guy can revive himself in the bait.
I just throw them out far. Let them live out in the middle, but
Did you throw him out?
throw them out in the middle. Because we have, probably have too many fish in there anyway. Man, I appreciate that $10. That was like our gas money right there. So that's sweet. Very cool. Let's see the angle I can get you guys on. Well, he's going to come back. Maybe I'll just go behind. I like the front view because then I can see. 10 times bigger. Snakehead's up here. 10 times bigger. Oh, is that what he said? 10 times bigger? No, Glacier said 10 times bigger, but I didn't know what he was talking about.
I never seen anything cooler than that. You just see them lurking under, and then they just run.
Don't burn out the spot right here, you know what I mean? I got torn up coming up that thing, man. That was not easy getting up. I gotta pat myself on the back for that, Kev. I'm glad I've been doing push-ups the last month. That's what you guys should have seen. See me climbing up. I mean, the catch was cool and all, but BAM! Look, first of all, the dock's rotting and falling apart, so I had nothing to hold it to. So I had to go down. I had to go down here, past old Hissy Pants over there, the snapping turtle, cooter, whatever he is. He was hissing. Got down there.
He must have had a net.
Pivoted off the egg container in the Pepsi bottle. Went through the soft mud, and there's the line we'll have to clean up later. It was snagged up all under that log.
No, I got the line out.
Oh, that's somebody else's?
Yeah, because remember, you cut the line, so I just
pulled it up. Yeah, that's right. Maybe we'll clean that up if we go down there. I don't know if I have my tetanus shot. I hate leaving trash. You know what I mean? You don't want to leave any litter behind in a beautiful place like this. But we do try to leave places better than I found it. Guess that's still a thing here. I don't know.
I'm gonna throw it artificial around. I don't want to scare the spot out.
All right, I would try along the trees. Glacier said.
Glacier, that thing is a tangle monster. I will not make it out.
He doesn't want to like scare it away because we know there's another one there. He's going to work the area
Oh, I know
around
there's like 10 more.
and then come back to it.
There's a whole school of them. Did I say that? Yo, Dad, that has to be a junk one.
No, Creed.
Dad, is that not a junk one?
Yeah,
That's
a.
snag it? Imagine there's like
Maybe.
a muskie on it.
Yeah, there's something on that. They got like a homemade jug line on that crate, that bottle. It like just kind of went under. Let's leave it alone.
Let's see the action on this. Oh my gosh, look at the action in the water.
That looks good.
I found this at Philadelphia.
I pull it out at this point. You're scaring more. You'd better throw that live thing around. Cast it far and pull it out once you hit this murky stuff. And then come back with the sunfish into the murky stuff. That's what I do. Yeah, Creed, you just missed first ever northern snakehead. First ever northern snakehead for us. Landed in the mud. Pretty epic. I'll put the timestamps on. We'll probably even cut this live down and just make it like a public 20-minute live. Northern snakeheads, Creed. Northern
That's what the bubbles
snakehead.
are, Dad. The snakehead is the bubbles.
Yeah, for sure he is. I keep dropping a sunfish. You can't pass it up. Yeah, you're overthinking it. Right now they're super aggressive because they're getting ready to spawn. This is the time to get them. This is the best spot ever. It's a good spot. It's a good spot, man. We had to drive, and it's pretty scary down here. I mean, it's not a nice place. This actual park is absolutely beautiful, but don't take a wrong turn.
Here, ask Chat how long I should let this snakehead take him for.
Well, I think you know. I mean, you caught one.
Yeah. I'm not too sure though because that one, I think.
All right, Creed.
Oh my goodness. No way.
I'm going to show you the live deal here. Yeah, you got to try to watch those leaves catching. I think he's coming, bud. There's bubbles right there. bubbles there. He's following it, dude. Yeah, 100%. There he's chasing. Guarantee that was him getting chased. He don't want to go down. Wonder if you put a split shot on it or something.
Or should I just give him more line? 'Cause I'm not giving
Yeah,
him
give him a little bit more line. Let him get down a little bit further. Because that water's not real warm yet, so. I gotta hold the phone because my tripod's all busted. Yeah, exactly, Glacier. So it reminds me of the part in the old Star Wars when they're trapped in the trash pit. That was a pretty decent snakehead too. That wasn't a small one.
They get so much bigger, but still, that's a decent one.
Yeah, that's a real decent snakehead.
Good TV to have.
Oh yeah. Didn't even weigh it. But
Oh my gosh, that turtle's back.
old hissy pants.
That's his name. Oh my god, look at all that mud that just got picked up.
Okay. Yeah, we've learned to like look for the bubbles. They seem to like, when you see the bubbles, that's usually where they are. I don't know if that's always true, but we were fishing a spot 100%. We'd see bubbles, we'd look, and then we'd see a snakehead. So I've learned to follow those bubbles basically. Yeah, see that freak out? You know what would be a good setup? Like a, where you put the weight on the bottom and you bring the fish up 6 inches.
Like a drop shot?
Drop shot.
I don't think so.
No? Too much snag possibility. But maybe you could shoot a line off the bottom with like 4-pound test so it breaks right off. Let that sucker sink down into the shopping carts. I'm going to put the phone down on an angle where y'all can see and tend to my carp rod here. Kind of forgot it was out there. Yeah, I did too. Gonna throw the carp rig right out in the current, see if we can get onto a big carp. We have caught a nice carp here in the past. Monster. I'm dazed and ate already, buddy.
Yeah, me too.
as usual, he likes to go off camera, so he can move the camera. Always off camera, that's Kevin.
I'm gonna rest my arms. I'm getting tired. What? I did let it sit. Because I definitely scared. He was definitely falling.
I'll throw the,
Do whatever you want. But not the right thing. Because there was so much action and all the action like dropped. We'll go look at the
we got the carp rig set up. I'm going to cast around. I catch it a weightless red culprit river worm. It was like pollution-rich area of the Potomac River. Yeah. Never had much luck catching them because they would target other fish. I run times, remember. Big one was laying up next to like an oil bloom thingy. Yeah, they like that nasty stuff, for sure. I need to look for a bell. I don't want to lose that rod. Yeah, I mean, the way I usually approach it is I fish for bass, kind of like muskie. I just fish for bass with maybe a slightly heavier setup so that you can land one if you catch one while bass fishing. Kev's gone over to look at the other lake, kind of resting the area. It's hard to fish a lot of the baits here because we're up so high, but they're not really, performing like they should. They got their nose to the sky. So I'm just kind of jigging them, making them look like a dead fish. Yeah, we plan on being out like most of the day. I don't know what we're all going to get into. We've already kind of accomplished what we wanted to come out for. It's a lot easier than we expected. That's how it goes. You try for 3 years and then, like, immediately. Chad, you can't go in there, bud. Alright, but it's roped off for a reason. Get out of there. Never follows the rules, this kid. What's wrong with kids today? What do you think that rope's there for, bro? When we go in there to get the fish out, that's one thing. Glacier says he uses a worm off the bottom. Really cool.
real one or fake one?
I think fake. That's what he said. Weightless. A weightless red culprit river worm.
I have that.
If you want to put it on here, you can.
Well,
I can't believe he didn't get off when he got tangled up in there.
like if you get that, if you can hook them,
He wasn't going any. That was solid hook job.
yeah, that's good. Just Rod really did the job.
Yeah. Yeah, I think it's How's it going? We just got a nice snakehead.
Snakehead?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. It's a bunch right here.
Right around that sewer.
Is that going back in the water?
Yeah, we let him go back in.
Let him go?
And if yeah, you're allowed to. I'm afraid that I don't know.
My guys were out in the field. I just learned. Time to go and I got a whole bag of rubber boots.
Yeah, you can throw a rubber one.
I tried on a big fast one.
He said they're all up and down here. Saving grace. Tricky Ricky, what's going on? Appreciate that, buddy. I know, sometimes my members are a little lackadaisical when it comes to the thumbs up. You know. Bryce's sitting here with his cup of coffee and he forgets sometimes. How you doing?
Hi, how are you?
Good. They're green sunfish and bluegills. And just careful the hooks that are around. There's no hooks here, though. But like this guy and these guys. Keep going there.
Oh, thank you.
He's switching over to the rubber worm that Glacier told him to put on. Yeah, just be careful of these. Let me get these hooks out of here.
Is this live bait that you're using?
Sometimes I forget.
Thank you so much.
Dad, I'm gonna try.
We were, right now he's got some artificial.
Dad, that bird building.
I know, a little trash island there. They caught a big snakehead earlier.
What's that?
Caught a big murder snakehead.
Oh my god. Wow. Yeah, tell me about it.
Oh, he left his island?
Put it back in there. Tie that around your waist, baby. Thank you so much for letting them
Oh, sure.
hang out with your fish.
Things that are moving.
Oh, that's a bummer.
It's pretty good.
That's such a bummer.
We actually, this fishing rod, he
Yeah.
found in this creek like 2 years ago.
Oh my
Unreal.
God.
We cleaned it up. Now he's using it in the same creek.
Well, that's good that you found it.
Yeah, it was a good time.
Yeah.
He's just a little bit later.
Then you can pick those up and make that part of the herring stuff.
There's a big old turtle hanging out on Cat Island.
Carter, there's
Oh.
a turtle.
He's not really happy when I went down with the managed
Marlin, it's not there. It's not there. I'm gonna switch different faces.
Okay.
I already lost my patience with it. It's so slow. It's such a slow ball.
Morning, Dorothy. How you doing? Yeah, we're gonna put the timestamps on, but about, I don't know, maybe 10, 15 minutes in, Kev caught a huge northern snakehead First of the species. We've never caught one before, so that's why we came down here. We kind of already caught one, so it's like.
Alright guys, let's leave that poor fishy alone. Put it back in. Yeah. Scarlet, leave them alone now.
You don't want to stress them out too much.
Scarlet. Scarlet. Scarlet, you can leave that alone. Come on. The gentleman said yes, I'm not going to stress out. They can be happy fish.
Leave them alone so they stay healthy then at the end of the day. End up staying free.
There you go.
I'm going to chill.
Have a good day.
Hey guys! Guys!
Scarlet, she's talking to you.
One time when me and my dad were here, we saw something right over there and it was like a blob.
Was it really?
Yeah, and then outside of it, you know, I saw a big fish in the pond.
You hurt yourself?
There's a lot of fish over there. You can't fish there. Hammer time. What's going on, Larry? This is anything. Yeah, we're live on YouTube.
Yeah? Wait, you're on YouTube?
We are.
My shoe!
Cool shoe.
Really, 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 really wonderful.
Oh, I love it.
I mean, like,
F-I-N. Instead of thin. Mine's defying gravity. Oh, it's my carb setup.
Girl in the Margo, let's do a boot. Come on.
let's see. I fish. I haven't fished like once before. One time, and my life is
Where were you? I had to catch it. Yeah.
Mom, look at this turtle.
Coming. And then, guys, let's continue on with our walk now that I'm walking all your stuff.
Look at this turtle, Mom. Can I see it? Oh, this is it. Over on this side.
Right by the
He's big.
bag.
Alright, let's move on, kids. Bye, have a good day. Enjoy your bike ride.
All right, have a good day.
Thank you very much.
You know. guys too much.
Might as well go back in the car. That's all we're really gonna do. I think I gotta stay with Alfred over till my dad's fishing, you know.
We're going to be leaving in a couple minutes, so we'll be here till then. You can hang out till then. We're going to fish a little bit more in this spot, and then we're going to move. Heck yeah, Glacier, they do. They like being around it. It's funny.
Are you using a fish as bait?
Yeah, that's those big boys. Caught the little fish, and now we're going to catch a big fish with the little fish. Drop it over here. That's what I caught when I tried to catch a fish. Caught a bunch of nasty garbage. And the fish. Big fish. This is fun. Did you go fishing?
Where did you cast the net at?
I had to crawl down there in that mud. I went down there past that turtle, and the turtle started picking at me. You can see my footsteps down there in the mud. I was all in that mud. See it all tangled in. I had a tractor tree. You know why there's a tractor tree? Yeah, that's the guy that was fishing. Yeah, I took down and was holding on to this thing and walked all the way out there. I still lifting up because I stuck and all that stuff. That was all underwater. Stop. Get up here. See you later.
Bye-bye.
Kev's throwing around the live gill right now. We've got the carp rod in on the far side, so we'll see what happens.
What I need to happen though is when I'm fishing with live bait, is I noticed I need to see the bait. I need to be able to pull them up and see them.
Like fishing.
But in the shadows, which is most of the spots down there, over the shadows.
These are where they are. That's where they're high.
Everything packed up, like ready to go.
It's just about. I'll throw it together real quick. Well, nice and hot.
Well, yeah, because might hit the...
Yeah. You have a sister? pocket's full of glass. I said, you got a sister? She's like, yeah, I'm like, well, your sister done did something.
I'm gonna just throw my bait back in the can. I don't want to transport him in the hot sun. How's my second dad still?
Maybe you act like a little bottle in there and it shatters. Oh, yikes. Alright, we're gonna head somewhere else now. We're gonna move, guys. Fun hanging out. Have a good day. Thank you. Yeah. Turn this around.
Guys, it's about to be so much louder.
Yeah, it's gonna be really loud and annoying. Okay. Go ahead, I'll follow. You going up, right?
Yeah.
Have a good day. Oh no, watch out. I'm gonna turn the camera around so you're not staring at my chest. Okay, off we go. Oh, is this your rock? Yeah, he's coming back. See you later. You good? Show you some of these fish over here. Look at them all out there. We're not allowed to fish there, of course. Story of my life. We got a fish over here. Look at this. So we got a fish over here. Look at them all over here. Are they the Asian carp?
They, I don't know. I know they need a lot of oxygen though.
Yeah.
But they all
I think they're like silver carp or something. I think that's what they are. I don't know. You got one over there?
I didn't catch them the natural way.
We got a big common carp over here.
That's what it was, probably.
Probably.
With the big scales and
Yeah.
like pan.
Yeah. We caught some big ones out of here.
Right, I guess.
But these are different species. I looked up online, and it was like it was like invaded with like these silver carp, and they drained, and all these college kids came out and would like run these nets because they're trying to get rid of them all. But they gotta be in there.
They definitely in there. They in there.
Yeah. All right, have a good one. This thing is so loud. Sorry, guys. You can mute me. They're all dead fish.
Yeah.
Look at all the dead fish.
I just want to catch one so bad, Dad. I just want to go in there and just hand wrestle.
That's all dead fish out here.
Yeah.
And we're in like high water, so there's no reason why they drain this. They must be doing some work.
No, there's a sign that says this happens every spring.
Every spring. Well, look at that turtle. He's like, oh yeah.
Oh my gosh, that turtle.
Oh yeah,
Should we
baby.
wait for that turtle? Give him some.
He's gonna go right to that first. You think he's gonna go eat it?
You think he's gonna go? No, he's going to the water. He's dodging it.
That thing's nasty.
Dad, I kid you not, I saw like a 40, 50 pound carp in there. No.
Oh yeah, it is. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. Fell out of my pocket. I'm gonna put it in one more pocket.
Like as I was saying, I saw like a 40, 50-pound carpenter that was huge. Like his back's out of the water the whole time, even if he goes sideways.
Turtle's made his way in there.
Look, you can see the path he took. Oh no, he's not in there yet. He's about to.
Oh yeah, it's a different turtle. Wow, that was a big one rolled out there. Pretty cool. This is John Hines Preserve in Philadelphia, Dorothy. I think this is like the.
I want to wrestle every single one of these fish.
Like the Philly airport's like right over there, so I guess you know with like the environmental rules, anytime they build something like that, there has to be like a natural area to offset it. So this is the natural area, I believe. I think that's true. I think I told the truth.
I'm so tempted to go in.
Huge walking trail here, but you're not allowed to fish back there. We made the mistake the first time we came here of going that way. We didn't fish, but man, we got yelled at. We had a lady following us, escorting us out. Gonna go down here? How am I gonna get down there? Alright. Might lose my load. I might need help with my load. Yeah.
Want me to hold something or
Yeah, just kind of hold the back of the wagon so it don't come flying down. I want to go this way.
Oh, something. It's gonna turn.
You look good. We're gonna hold this angle. We're gonna hold this angle all the way down. We're good. Alright, we got it. Snag and wagon must prevail. I know this spot. It's got a bench after this turn. This is where you met your friend last time. Remember that? Yeah, that kid you were hanging out with for a while? Yeah, they're fishing on the next bench, but we can fish right here. I'll put it right here in the shade, okay?
Yeah.
And then I'll set the camera up over here. Look how shallow that is, but right there's the drop off. Right where you are looks good. So this is tidal water here. It's already dropped like 2 feet since we've been here. I got to get used to fishing tidal water. I guess we got to check the tide chart. I don't know. This is all new to us. There's a little painted turtle hanging out on this log. Better watch out. Kevin's gonna make you a pet. Yeah, it's a beautiful day here. Temps in 70s, 10-mile-an-hour wind.
Go up farther.
It gets real shallow up there, bud.
Yeah, maybe they're hiding in there.
Could be, yeah, right in that dark water. I don't know how the signal is here. Chuck them out pretty far, maybe. Could be out in the bottom. I'm going to sit down a minute if that's alright, rest my foot. And we can work our way back towards the car and then figure out where you want to go next.
Maybe head to a spot close to home.
Yeah, one of the waterfalls, one of the dams.
Yeah.
Is that what I was thinking? You didn't even see Kev over there. I'm going to sit on the bench. I worked a 12-hour yesterday. I'm a little sore. I'm a little sore today. Appreciate you guys popping in and visiting. Man, there's so much garbage. It's really depressing down here. We like to do some mission trips out here, catch something we can't catch anywhere else, but I always end up feeling a little slightly depressed when I'm in these areas. So much trash. Super sad. Yeah, it would be a beautiful area if you zoom in on this over here. You know, a big angle here. That's an island literally made up of trash, clinging on the one branch. Plastic bottles, it's trash tires, really nasty. Heavy advisories on this. Not eat anything out of here. Straight up, don't eat anything. Not like, oh, once a month or nope. I like those spots down there further that we saw earlier. They looked good and deeper than this too. Like up by the boat.
Yeah.
But yeah, check the spot out too. With it being tidal like this, they'll move up too. They won't just hold if they're really hungry. But this time of year, I think they're spawning, so they probably will be in certain spots. There's also catfish in here. I've seen some big cats come out of here. Yep. So it connects right out to like the ocean, to the Delaware. So it's right out to the saltwater. I tell you, I could take a nap right here on this bench. I might take a nap on the bench, buddy.
You want to move or you want to stay here?
Up to you.
You're sick.
You're fishing. I'm sitting here. Just might hear snoring if we stay here too long. Conserving my energy for when I see a spot that matches my skill level.
Okay.
When I see that dam, I'm going to go all in on flathead. Saving my energy. Somebody's got to do all the heavy carrying, heavy lifting. It's a pretty long hike into this place. And we used all our water up that we brought with us on the wagon to clean the fish so we could show them off to you guys. Otherwise, he would have just looked like a big pile of mud. But we got plenty of water in the car, and food and snacks, pickled eggs. So we just have to make it back to the car, that's all.
I say we move, but I'm going to need a snack for catching that snakehead.
Yeah, there's a bag of snacks in there.
I'm going to need some cookies.
Or maybe I have them in here. They should be in the cart, right?
The cookies?
Yeah.
Yeah, I got them right
Okay.
here.
Want to come hang out on the bench?
Yeah, let's go.
All right, bench time. Let's go.
Bench
time.
Yeah, who would think a snakehead today?
Us. That's why we came down here. We brought this whole container and there's like 4 cookies left. This is the first cookie I've had and there's only 4 left.
That's the only cookie you had?
Yeah.
From this whole packet?
Yeah.
So I was going to eat them. Dad, I've only ate 3 of these.
Somebody's eating them. They're gluten too.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm talking about it.
Boom. That snakehead was awesome.
I definitely need to eat more than like 5.
What?
I may have eaten 5 or 6.
Oh.
I'm remembering one night waking up at 4 in the morning, starving.
Starving.
You know what I
And
did?
said,
Tablespoon of peanut butter and made a sandwich out of it.
well, let me guess. You weren't counting 6 cookies. You were counting 6 sandwiches. I had 2 on each.
Just gonna take a little rest and then we're gonna move up. Work our way up towards the car. We walked in like a mile, then went live, so you guys wouldn't have to listen to the loud cart. Remember that lake around here with boxcars? put us on. I don't remember where that was. Remember that
That
spot?
bridge and then those sad.
It was weird. It was right at the
Wasn't that in
airport.
New Jersey?
It was on Jersey side. There was a guy in a kayak and he was like, oh yeah, I catch him here first thing in the morning. And we saw one swirl, and that was it.
Dude, I never got it. That place looked killer for snakehead.
You'd think they'd be all over. Yeah, that guy told me, he said, we catch them, we kill them, throw them on the side. What else is in here?
Carp. But they don't go anywhere else. The carps stay there. Yo, Brad, go back to like the 10-minute mark. I'll put the timestamp on it later. You don't have to. But we caught our first snakehead today. We're sitting here just eating cookies right now, resting. We're going to move upstream. But we're 2 more cookies left. I'll save them for the car ride.
Yeah, we're down at the preserve, John Heinz Preserve. We got to move our crap here, bud. Just move it aside a little bit so they come through. You're good. How you doing?
How are you?
Good.
Good spot over here.
Nice.
Anything good?
He caught a huge snakehead about an hour ago.
Oh, did he?
Yeah.
Heck yeah.
Yeah, so we got our first snakehead about, I don't know, 40 minutes ago. Like 10 minutes, 20 minutes into the stream, I think. Pretty quick. So we're heading back towards the car, and we're going to go up the river. I'm looking for a dam. We're about an hour and a half from home. We're right by the Philadelphia airport. Forrest Gump and Minnie cheer and eat cookies on the bench. That's all we're doing today. We're sitting on the bench eating cookies.
Oh, we're done eating cookies.
We came to eat cookies and catch snakeheads. We're all out of cookies.
We have 2 left.
We have 2 cookies left. Just get rid of them.
No, use them for the car ride.
We got chips and we got pickled eggs. You want to head? I don't know if we can pull the wagon down the trail. It's got the snagging wagon here. Yeah, check out the path, Ed Sheeran. That's a pricker bush. How'd that feel?
It's not a pricker bush.
It's a grapevine. Look, I'm in the jungle. Yeah, it's the first snakehead for us. We've been trying to land one in a while. He hooks at that. It's a pretty comical. I had to climb down through the mud. It was pretty hilarious. I don't know how much we captured on film. We tried to capture as much as we could. This is a tidal creek. It's called Darby Creek. Heavily polluted. Can't eat anything out of it. Advisories everywhere. This is one of the places that have the silver carp or the Asian carp out in the lake here. So there's a few species that were new to us, but we can't fish the lake, unfortunately. Get used to that sound, Brad. It's going to be loud. I got to switch arms. So peaceful out here. That's the preserve. Most of it's dried up right now. There's like a walking bridge, takes you around the whole place, but you can't fish there. Make sure I didn't lose my key in that. No, I didn't. That would have sucked. Yeah, it was a good sized snakehead too. It was one of the bigger ones I've seen around here anyway. So it was a good one to catch. You good?
There's one carp in that tiny puddle.
There's one carp in
Yeah,
that puddle.
tiny puddle.
See him swirling. Well, that's sad. Just wish a bald eagle would come in and take him out.
Dude, that's even worse. All they do is drink their talent and then they carry them up and stop them.
Yeah, not a good day to be a carp. What are you up to today, Brad, if you're still hanging out? How's the fishing up by you? One big old white duck goose bird out there with the Canada geese, excuse me, Canada geese. Here's the river.
What?
Check these spots out. Try to get him to check out the spots before I pull away. Oh yeah, Dorothy, he was super pumped. He rigged everything for this trip. I worked 12 hours yesterday. I came home and went right to bed and woke up and came right down. So everything he is packed here. He's rigged everything. He researched it. Last time we kind of screwed up. We lost 5 in a row because we didn't have the right setup. So we weren't expecting to get on him that day. It was a painful lesson. So he put his time in, researched it, and came back out here. Looks like we're gonna have a go here. I like it. This looks good, buddy. I'm just gonna film and watch and chat. Or something just swirled right there.
Probably a turtle.
I'll just film little Ed Sheeran here. And no, you're not gonna go down and get that ball. There's like a dodgeball down there. I can see you asking to go down and get that.
I did ask.
Forget about it.
Mutadelphia.
Philadelphia. Dang, 8:45 into the stream is when you got it. Yeah, he's pretty good with it. He's pretty good with it. Now I can start trusting his knots. There was a time where he knew a little bit. He knew just enough to be dangerous. Then you hook up and then, you know, all of a sudden the line would just come out.
I used to do the first step of tying the shoe. I used to do that.
I'm going to zoom in on some turtles for you guys.
Turtles!
Turtles over there on the far bank.
Trying to escape all the disasters.
Like that. I don't know how good the there's snakeheads. You got one there? You got one there, guys. It's not on yet, but there's a solid. I can see snakeheads from here, but thick.
For real?
Right there, in that. Look at them all up in there. I just saw their backs coming out.
No.
Yeah.
Where? Like in that shallow pool?
Going into that other creek, bud.
The shallow. That's
Yeah.
a shallow pool. That's not.
No,
a
that's
pool.
another creek. Look at the way it's shaped. That's another creek. I saw it on the map.
We 100% saw fishing.
Oh yeah, yeah. See the bubbles?
Oh.
Yeah, they're in there thick.
I should probably be able to bomb a sunfish over there.
Close enough.
Oh
to
my
it.
goodness. Is this turtle hurt? Or come over and look at this.
What?
See that turtle? He has a red shell. Is that not red shell?
Reddish. Somebody might have painted them. Maybe Skeeter got a hold of him. Turtle's got like a red spray painted shell. He's done something. He's a bad boy. Too bad you couldn't eat it. That would be. Yeah, I know, man. This is a highly toxic place. So,
They would have ate him if it wasn't there.
like out of Philadelphia on the river, which is flooding right now, if we would catch one out there, even though you know it's highly advised not to eat it, you could still eat it. Here they straight up say do not eat. You know, you're gonna die. This is major, major pollution in this river.
At home, we could probably just put a stringer right through its mouth and just hang him in our creek. That's
Yeah.
clean. But
It's highly illegal. You can't leave with one.
yeah, not
You have to
here.
kill it.
If we did it in Philadelphia, that's where we would have.
No, you still can't. You can't transport them live.
Oh yeah.
That's what I'm here for in the Anything crew. Knowing the rules so we don't get arrested. Otherwise, Kev would be showing you all his pet snakehead. Don't worry, I've tied it into a creek where I've lost my last 3 minnow traps. What can go wrong? See that dark thing going there?
Yeah, I was just about to say.
It's either a huge fish or a big trash can. It's probably a big trash can.
Oh, look at that turtle.
Oh, why is he facing the wrong way? What's going on with this fish?
Oh, fish jumped out? I'm gonna have fish on the bank now.
Going back in.
This spot looks good, Dad.
Yeah, it's deeper.
If I were you, I'll get a.
One's enough in these spots. I'd rather just film, but I fish all week. I'd rather you fish. If we're in a spot where I think I increase the odds, I'll do that, but one's fine here. I'm gonna just sit back and look for bubbles and stuff to help you out.
Thank you.
What time are you live, Brad? It's usually like 3 in the afternoon, right? You don't know what time it is. 7:30. Oh, look, he's picking up trash. Lord.
You can keep it.
Thanks, son. Throw it in the minnow bucket. I can get used to trash floating around.
Oh, look at my bobber.
Yeah, that was something. This bobber's going under. Bobber down. Let's see what happens here. I don't know if you guys can see the bobber. For some reason, I can't see it. Oh, yeah, I see it now. See, it gets smoked. I let it go. Yeah, let it keep going. These guys like the shallows.
That's like a good.
He's scared.
Perfect.
3:30 Eastern Standard. Nice. Dorothy, where do you live? I know I've asked you this. I'm sorry to ask you again, but I forget. What part of the world are you in? Sounds like Eastern Standard Time, but I'm thinking you're up near Brad, but I'm not sure. If you want to drop your link in here, Brad, I think I can pin it up. You're in Indiana. Okay, nice. Indiana is still Eastern? Isn't it Pennsylvania, Ohio, Indiana? I think you guys would be central. Maybe not. You're just barely in eastern, I guess.
Okay, buddy, go live your life. Right. That right there. This is a good place to use my good old.
Yeah, you're eastern. Trying to take my drive. Oh, you just had a hit there.
You guys a hit?
Yeah.
For real.
It was a sudden pull down. See that? I mean, at the very least, he was spooked by something. I always look up when you hear the wind blowing. Anytime you go into the woods, look up. Make sure you ain't walking under a dead tree that's going to kill you someday.
I heard that crack. That was not a small crack either.
Yeah, that tree looks half decent. It's a good, trusty Canada maple tree here.
Let's tap it.
Let's tap it. Maple syrup.
You want to hold on to this?
Oh, thanks, son.
You're welcome.
Okay.
I'm going to cast this other lure around.
Oh, I got the camera just right. Got him.
No.
How mad are you? Like immediately I got you. Bam, I did it. Hard to use that when you're up so high. Join Trash Island. It's going down Trash Island now. We saw a red-winged blackbird that came floating down on a trash island. Ooh. Ooh. Ooh, ooh, ooh. How hard did you set the hook with yours?
I waited like 3 seconds until he started pulling, and once I felt real tension, I just gave it like a snap. Like I didn't go like full on up, I just gave it like a long deep snap. That's definitely a good thing. It's not yeah, that snakehead's gonna pull that bobber all the way to the bottom. What sunfish I had on took that to the bottom. See, now that's, look at that bobber. Look, it's pointing down, which means the fish should have it in its mouth.
Bird nest. Wait a minute. Time for a recast.
I thought this one would be better.
Gotta be it. Gotta get in with the phones in here. See that cast? That was a thing of beauty. Whoa, 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 whoa. You're all over me. Bobber's on it.
Was it?
Could have been nice.
Yeah, you could have tried this thing.
Oh, careful what you say.
Oh, shiver my timbers!
Yeah, Lyle's starting to get into the gold panning a little bit more. So he wants to get the sluice again. I was going to get him for Christmas, and then all of a sudden he was like off of it for a while. And a couple of days ago, he was like, I really want to get that martin loose. I was like, all right. So I said we can do some like member lives in the basement, panning for gold.
It's either going to be a goodbye or it's going to be one of his.
Well, I'm going to be using it. No, I love one.
It's either going to be a hit for him or one of the things that he just keeps in his closet and says I can never use it and just keeps it there with him.
Well, that's what he chooses to send us. Turtles are heading out. 2 of them.
You said you saw a snakehead in that creek, right?
Yeah, for sure. Back. Or something. The carp. It looked like a snakehead. I saw bubbles, like bubbles all over, some swirls, and then I saw it back. See the mud being pulled out of there? Something's up in there. That mud wasn't there 2 seconds ago.
Are you allowed to kayak in here?
I think so, because there was a boat flowing.
That's what we get for summer, Dad. I say we bring this kayak show with you. Is that not a good idea or what?
Or what?
And then just get the minnow bucket and float it downward.
I say we go to the boat dock.
Okay? Back up there. Oh, wait. Let me see. That's the fish on.
That's the spot last time, too.
See how your bobber's staying there? It's moving to the side, so there's your fish on. Or the bait is either snagged or there's a fish on it. Outside the boat. Now it's going back and forth, Dad. You saw I was going back and forth, though.
Yeah, it's probably just a stick.
Oh, it's okay.
Okay.
Dad,
You ready to move?
Yeah, ready.
Even though that was a fish, you ready to move? That's how certain you are that's a fish. That means it wasn't a fish. You realized you had screwed up. That was no fish. Now we're heading up to another spot. Running and gunning.
That's the name.
Name of the game is running and gunning. It's too nice to fish. It is. I'm just like walking spot to spot to chill out.
Okay.
It's a recovery fish day for me. Recovery fish day. Oh God.
Early broke his back.
Wait like that.
Oh God.
Okay. Get my hood up here. Trying to do better covering my skin up from the sun since I'm out here every stinking day. What do you say? Huh?
Yeah, they're all carp.
See carp out there?
Pretty sure it's all carp and there's one huge snapper. Carp or snakehead?
Not really a good spot to get access to them. Oh, look at all the turtles. That one looks like a weightlifter.
Look at that turtle riding down the creek. See him? The turtle riding down that creek? You should have seen it. That water's flowing out of there pretty fast. That turtle was just like surfboarding. Okay. What do you think happens when they have to run? Does it just beat themselves off?
Yep. Hey, Cherry, welcome in. Brad, let me see if I can go back. Pin Brad, he put the time stamp. We had an awesome catch. We caught our first ever northern snakehead today. Let's see if it... Great mini haul, should be live pike and bass. Awesome. Just seeing that now, Brad. Sorry I missed that. I want to go back and look at it was 8 minutes 45 seconds into the live where we hooked our first ever snakehead. I guess I can't pin it on the number live. That's dumb. But the snagging wagon, yes. Kevin has been busy. He's rigged everything up today. We got our Chips Ahoy chocolate chip cookies, some live bait, our net. Yeah. So we took a long drive to fish one of the most polluted areas around. But there's some exotics in here that we don't normally get at. I like to call them exotics. They're invasive, but I like to call them exotics. Wow, look at this schist. I think that's what this is. Brad, look at this. Isn't that not really cool? Maybe it's common to you guys. That's a really cool rod. Little piece of shiny it is. I get distracted easily. Let me get back. Find my son. Holy schist. Make sure my son didn't get abducted down here. There he is. Crazy how much this river dropped since we got here. You seeing there's bubbles? Straight across from you. Far bank. Yeah, look at them all up there. Probably snakehead on the far bank. How you doing? Good, good, thanks. Yeah, what's going on that far side? You see that, Bubbles?
Look at that big turtle.
Portal.
The boat ramp is just in rapid.
Yeah, this looks better than the boat ramp. Because you can get down there off these rocks if you had to.
Yeah.
It's probably deep right here. I'd throw some live bait here. It's worth a few casts for sure. Before we go to a river or something. Let me get you guys set up here. Let me stand for a minute.
One thing I never get is only snakehead or silverish or rusted. I don't think so. You know why?
Just misunderstood. Why?
Because everybody uses, what does everybody use for snakehead? Frogs. They use all like the slowest baits for snakehead.
Well, they're ambush. They're classic ambush predators. They hit fast and hard, I think. I think that's the MO for them. Hit like a crocodile. You want me to hold some? I found some schist up the trail, and I showed Brad. Yeah, that shiny rock.
Yeah.
And he says, "Holy schist!" I think it was funny, Brad. Try better, Brad.
Come on, Brad. I know what you have inside you. You have a good heart. You have a good heart for good things.
I guess I'll take the backpack off. Sure feels cold, warmer than 70 degrees out here. So this was all underwater when we got here. It's all tidal, I guess, so it's dropped a few feet, and now it's all mud over there. Nice cast right over the branch.
My Bobby go.
Dad joke. Yeah, I don't know. Kids never laugh at dad jokes, though.
What joke?
Schist, holy schist joke. I'm probably going to have to take another day off from doing lives this week. I got to get a video I got to get done.
Go.
Let it go. You can use it as a strike indicator. He's back up. Maybe give it different depths too. You know what I mean?
Already done, buddy.
Oh, excuse me. There's a contracted video I've been dragging my feet on. I like doing videos, but when I have to do it for somebody else and they tell me certain things that need to be done, I lose my motivation. Because once I feel a flow, I just go with it and enjoy doing it. But when I got to take some input and change things around, I don't know. Hard for me to get in the mood. I will get in the mood. I usually sit down, then I get into it and I'm good to go. But man, I just kind of drag my heels on that stuff. Because it's something that would take me 5 seconds so I can do what I want. But instead it'll take 3 hours. But I got 2 videos behind that I really want to do, but I'm forcing myself not to do them until I get this first one done. So there's some type of a sequence to them, so I want to do them in order. Pretty sure I already lost all the commissions that I could have made anyway, but that stuff never adds up to much. I got some free equipment out of the deal, and that was worth way more than any commission I'm sure I'd get. I'm not worried about that. Might be getting a bit here. He might be getting a bit. The bobber has gone ski on us. The bobber is gone. Oh, you took the bobber off?
Yeah.
Okay, the bobber's gone. Yeah, basically they like top water because they live in the shallows. So it's basically all top water almost. But here, they seem like they lurk in these little deep pools. I think it depends where you're fishing for them. Like down in Maryland and Florida is all lily pads, and they lay up under those pads. But here we don't have that. So I think around here the setup is a bobber and a foot or so down to a sunfish. Or a creek chub or something like that.
Sunfish, I think, work better for them.
Yeah, around here I think they do, because that's what's in here. I'm not seeing any frogs or any snakes across the top.
I just saw something.
Google's never wrong though, Brad, so I definitely would listen to Google over us professional fishermen that just caught a snakehead. One of many. No, just one of one, I guess. Brad, have you ever caught a snakehead? Oh, you didn't? Oh.
Listen to the
We have. We've caught snakehead before.
Yeah. Yeah, just 2 seconds.
8 minutes, 45 seconds into live, we became experts today. Ready to move?
Yep.
You ready to get to the car?
Yeah.
All right. This boy needs some water. We're going to head to the car, figure out where our next stop is.
We're going to get the snacks ready.
Snack well. Get my backpack on. Get some snacks. I want to get a pickled egg in me. And then we're going to drive. Try not to get... See, there's more holy schist. Look at that. Holy schist. Look at that. Still didn't last, Brad. I thought maybe it was your delivery, even though I read it. But apparently, it's just not a good joke. We out of this crap hole. Mission accomplished. View on the back side of the trail is really awesome. Kev wasn't here. I'd take you guys for the full loop, but we want to get fishing.
We caught a snakehead. I'm so shocked.
It was awesome. Like right away.
I just caught 2 snakehead too.
Yeah, you had another one on.
every snakehead I missed, I think every time I had an encounter with a snakehead, I
Multiples.
could have caught around 10 snakeheads so far.
Yeah. I switch my arms to navigate this pond here. He'll use that phrase in his shoulder. Cav. Brad said find a stick to dig up some of that schist, and you have schist on a stick. I tried, Brad. I tried. How you doing? Thought I was fishing with Steve for a second. Hour and a half away, Steve pulls in. Keep going, he's gonna back in there. He said he's gonna back into that spot. Here, I'll unlock the car. Oops, maybe not. Oops, wait a second. The bigger snagging wagon.
That's Snagging
Wagon Junior. Keep everything to the right. Hard on the left. Gently place the rod.
Oh no, we have a sailor fish. Is he alive? Yeah, he's alive.
Oh, jump out.
Yeah.
See if we have any more.
Your shirt's quick.
Hopefully I got a charger. I think I brought a charger. You got all the food up there or not?
I got it.
Cool. You put that in your lap for a second. This way. Oh, it's going down your front. Just take that lid off. I don't think it's the right size. Woo! Air on. Got you guys charging. Oh, look, the bird kind of came off the window. That's good. Would have been awkward. Oh, okay.
You can have the rest of that water. I had a good bit of it.
It's a tough crowd. I like the crowd. I thought it was good.
Dad, we caught a freaking snake.
Yeah, boy. Snakehead. That was the mission for the day. Should have just ended the live in 10 minutes. Alright, crack open those pickled eggs, boys.
Are they in here?
Oh, yeah.
Are these sandwiches?
Yep.
Oh my goodness.
I'm gonna do the sandwich first.
Show us how you do it. Don't you pour the juice into the white egg yolk?
Pickled eggs. I think we got 3 left in there. Oh, yeah.
Guys, those pickled eggs are homemade.
We got, what do we got? Turkey, cheese, sandwiches. No bologna.
Cheers.
Cheers. Yeah. Oh. You can either stare at a bush or stare at a speed or face. I don't know what's better.
We got mustard on it too.
Golden's mustard. Unfortunately, my wife did the shopping and bought Hellman's.
Oh my god.
So I don't have Duke's mayo. Not good. It's definitely missing a little time. So where do you want to head? I'm thinking Lock 60. Still Snakehead. Also Flatties. And also where I caught that mysterious fish in the canal that broke off. I couldn't stop. That was one of the biggest fish I've ever hooked. It's up to you though. Or if you had enough fun, you would just go home.
Save the rest of the sandwich.
It's 12 o'clock right now.
It's actually not the biggest fish you will hook. Remember you hooked into that
On that
huge
freshwater.
It's freshwater.
Yeah, it's a huge shark.
You couldn't
A
stop.
huge shark that swam out to the ocean. Like I hooked a freaking
Whale.
felt like I hooked a cargo ship. There's nothing I could do but watch him go away. I'm not sure what we're into yet.
I'm gonna get my good old trusty phone.
We might shut this live down. And then if we end up somewhere, pop back up. That way I can use my phone and I don't feel bad. Yeah, I think I'm going to do that, guys. Dorothy, Brad, appreciate you guys watching. Did accomplish our goal today. Chari, I think we had Will in here earlier. I know Glacier was here for the catch. Tricky Ricky was in. Saving Grace to $10, appreciate it. Creed he came in, of course, right after we got done catching fish, as always. Scott was in from Hapless Angler. I don't think I called him out. Big Ben was like the first one in. So.
Oh, I got a fishing spot.
What do you got? Hit direction. Hit start. You want to go there?
Sure.
26 minutes away.
26.
I'm going to shut this down.
Why
We
does
might...
it say 26?
That's what it says.
You said 6.
No, it's 26. We're going to shut this down. We might pop up in half an hour. I'm not sure. We're going to try out a new spot. I hope you all have a good rest of your day. Thanks, Dorothy. Dorothy said, have a great day, everyone. Glad you achieved your goal for today. Congrats, Kev.
Thank you. Yeah.
Have a good rest of your day, Dorothy. Maybe we'll see you in Brad's. I'll try to pop in there. I'll definitely rewatch if not. Catch y'all later. Peace.